Hey, what's up everyone? Last year with Modern Warfare 2, I made a video just like this, and it was cool to hear some people's opinions. Today, as the title states, I just wanted to go over the state of Modern Warfare 3 as it is by the upload date of this video. I'll have some timestamps in the description for the different sections of the game. To start off, I wanted to discuss the campaign as it is definitely a big part of the game. The campaign was painfully short and sadly didn't make the most sense with an ending that not many people were a fan of. I'm not going to spoil anything that happens though. When you look at this game as a premium title that's $70, it's incredibly disappointing to see what we were given in terms of quality and quantity. The open world campaign maps, for example, were cool ideas, but not executed the best in my opinion, as they offered hardly any diversity within the open world missions. When you look at this game as a DLC to Modern Warfare 2, then the campaign starts to make more sense. Everyone knows this game is supposed to be a DLC, but we were forced to treat it as a premium title and pay premium money for it. So I will look at the campaign with the standard of a premium COD title. For the multiplayer, I'd say overall it has been good. There are definitely issues that still persist, like skill-based matchmaking, the lack of input-based matchmaking, and aim assist versus mouse and keyboard. I have not enjoyed the COD's multiplayer thoroughly since 2019, so it's definitely refreshing. I'd say this Call of Duty multiplayer brought back almost nothing new to the table. They reverted a lot of the changes made in recent titles. They brought back maps that have been memorized by the player base for over a decade now. They used hit markers from Advanced Warfare and had incredibly flashy camos day one. Instead of Call of Duty trying to do something different to change from their identity, they slowly are crawling back to being an arcade shooter. In a way, this lack of originality is exactly what was needed. Now that COD is COD, they need to add more content rather than change the game. New maps, new camos, and procedures with things to work towards. Please, for the love of God, please bring back the OG scoreboards. I used to love grinding for the top few spots of the search and destroy leaderboards. Seeing all my friends up there in the top 1,000, seeing who's passing who on the board daily, that used to add so much hype to my grind. That made me want to keep queuing again and again. Now everything is just based off a score per minute, which is cool, but no one really cares. No one is asking their friends what their score per minute is on the daily to have a friendly competition and try to beat them. Oh, please, let's also bring back the lobby leaderboard. Being able to stack with a bunch of friends who are all cracked with good stats was a cool way to show off in the lobby leaderboards. The friendly competition is no longer in Call of Duty multiplayer, and it hurts. Zombies was pretty fun. I know that this year's Zombies is just kind of friendly DMZ for 45 minutes, but I really like what they did with it. I think unlike the campaign, the open world actually suits this mode. My only gripe is that there is a time limit. It would have been nice to have this option with a traditional round-based mode to appease the people with a more traditional sense of zombies. I used to love playing for hours on end with friends just to see how far we can go, and having to reset every 45 to 60 minutes is just kind of a huge buzzkill. It doesn't really allow for the same kind of like long gameplay sessions. But to take the change for what it is, there are a lot of positives, like being able to be rezzed by somebody who's not in your party, or being able to help those same people take out some boss monsters. That stuff is super cool. Having the different acts and missions to complete while you're in there is another thing that adds to progression and gives people a reason to return. The ability to have multiple characters with different loadouts is also super useful in the event that you get slammed and you just want to play again with something other than just a contraband weapon. That's where I think Zombies did good this year. BR, I do have a few things to say about. There are some really good and some really bad or just dumb things. For example, the map this year is super good. I love the different POIs and the pacing of the circle. However, certain things ruin the experience, like the incredibly iffy audio that just decides when it wants to give you audible footstep sounds. For some reason, Resurgence Trios is only able to be played on the main map, Urzikstan. You cannot do it on Vondel or Ashika Island, at least as of right now. This probably has a reason behind it, maybe like split queues or just something that I don't understand, but it limiting our options sucks regardless of whatever that reason is. Sledgehammer did decide to bring back the one-shot snipers, which is a W in my opinion. I do enjoy that. It's nice being rewarded for a headshot. Before in Modern Warfare 2, getting that headshot and just having that crack, it was cool because now you just had your teammate shoot at him, but it sucked because you weren't really rewarded for that. I do believe overall this year, Call of Duty Battle Royale is definitely a W. There are more pros than cons, and I do think that it's going to keep a lot of people coming back to it more than Warzone 2 did. General complaints about this game are kind of issues that have been rinsed and repeated kind of forever now. Just a little bit of, I guess, backstory to see where I'm coming from with these issues. I grew up on Call of Duty for almost 15 years now. I played on controller for about a decade, and then I made the switch to mouse and keyboard. As someone who switches back and forth with the inputs, not too often, but a couple days here and there, I'll play on controller. The aim assist on these recent titles has felt drastically stronger than anything I played with pre 2019. I'm sure if you ask any player that's been in the scene for longer than 3 years, they can say the same thing. That I don't think is necessarily a terrible thing when it comes to cross input gameplay, as controller players definitely need some kind of support compared to mouse and keyboard. I think the extent that they go to make mouse and keyboard bad is what really annoys me. It's how they make visual noise clutter, like the smoke off of your barrel, explosions, and particles in the air do nothing against aim assist, but everything against hand-eye coordination when you can't see what you're shooting at. They make it so that when you ADS, your sight is not aligned to where you were aiming and make a mouse and keyboard player have to do micro adjustments constantly. The ability to react on a mouse is more precise than a roller, absolutely, but is still limited to the human reaction time. Aim assist has no reaction time. It moves when there is an input given to whatever it is tracking. Of course, it takes a skilled player to really learn how to abuse the aim assist, don't get me wrong, but pushing mouse and keyboard players down with trashy mouse input is not how you make roller players play better. You might give them an extra kill here and there, but you don't make them better players. These are just my 2 cents. I'm just a dude who loves the game, and if you made it this far, I hope skill-based matchmaking gives you godlike teammates for the rest of this game's life cycle. Thank you so much. Please leave a like and subscribe, and enjoy the sniper gameplay for the rest of the video.
Confirmed. Hostile SAE near your position.
Did you reflip? Like,
Moving here. Copy that. UAV on.
destroyed that first in-hole with.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time. We've secured the lead.
Okay, that's crazy.
Got you covered!
Oh, shot, that's an angle. Wait, you can see all the way into that door, dude. Wait, that's actually insane.
Moving to my mark. Enemy here. UAV ready to deploy.
That's actually disgusting.
Hostile vehicle overhead. Large one. SAE standing by. Overwatch Yellow standing by. Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online. Fucking hostile. Copy that. Sparrow 6 inbound for SAE. Fox facility back on target. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO. 1 minute remaining.
I'm with you.
Target spotted. Tracking a hostile. 30 seconds remain. We lost our overwatch shield. 10 seconds remaining. Kill confirmed.
GG's.
The mission is complete. Good work.
I told you I suck, bro. I just play too much. Thank you, Dre.